A very warm welcome into the Brixton Recreation Centre. It's game 2 of week 1 here at the Hoopsfix Pro-Am Summer League 2025, powered by Jordan Brand. Back for a 4th year. Apologies for the delay there, some technical snafu. That's all been worked out, and we are ready to rock and roll. It's Cat Goldsby just off the mark from the outside. It's Team Ruby in the red uniforms. It's Team Diamond in the black uniforms who've just turned it over. Once again, Chinwe Iwunze can't go. Spending her season in the SLB this year after thriving in WNBL D1 for a number of seasons. Richards underneath. Good for 2. Yazmin Edwards putting it home. Ruby lead it 2-0. The Mergelina Alonso, a little bit too strong. That's into the hands of Jenelle Grant. So if you're just joining us, this is the first of 5 weekends of hoops action every Sunday, live from the Brixton Recreation Centre and on the Hoopsfix YouTube channel. As a Wednesday, say speed kills. That time she really made them pay with her movement inside, got to her spot, as that's been turned over. The Mergelina Alonso kicks it forward, can't quite gather it as cleanly as she likes. It doesn't matter. It's good for 2. Amelia Orungbeja. So that we're tied at 4. Yazmin Edwards puts it home for Team Ruby. So the clock doesn't stop, remember, until the final 2 minutes of the final period. And then we play FIBA regulation basketball, as there's a foul there called on Subu Bharati. And it's Dominique Davis Mpesa to the stripe. She's going to shoot 1 shot. It's going to be worth 2 points. And it goes down. So 4 plays 6 Diamond. The team in the black uniforms, they are in the lead. How does this work? Well, there are 4 women's teams in the women's pool. So over the next 3 weeks, they'll all play each other. And then, as that doesn't quite go, but that was last touch by the Mergelina Alonso. So they'll play each other in these next 3 weeks. And then they'll play a semi-finals. 1 will play 4, 2 will play 3. And then finals in our 5th and final week. As that's a great behind the back pass. Katie Richards puts it home. She wasn't too convinced. But Subu Bharati, what a play that was. Oh, that's tough. Cat Goldsby takes it inside, puts it in off the glass. That's the Cat Goldsby that we know and love. Chinwe Iwunze going downhill, puts it up. Somehow it doesn't go. The Mergelina Alonso takes it to the outside. Out of play. A little bit too much sauce on that for Davis and Pacer to handle. Really confident start to this game from Iwunze and her side in general. Team Ruby making the changes early. Francesca Quinn checked into the contest. 3 ball. Oh, strings it. Oh, sorry, long 2 from Jenelle Grant. So we're tied at 8. No look pass did everybody from Dominique Davis and Mpesa, including Cat Goldsby. Over the timeline, driving to the corner was Francesca Quinn. Couldn't get that pass inside just how she wanted it. Davis and Mpesa goes inside, Goes for the lefty finish. Yassin Belle-Mbaye still in possession. Katie Richards just short from the top of the key. Chinwe Iwunze goes behind her back. Davis Mpesa kicks it out. Kat Goldsby, the 3-ball, just off the mark. Substitutions. Kimberley Wilkes to check in alongside Addie Burlison. Carlota de Mergelina Alonso taking a seat, as is Amelia Orungbeja. Inside Richards. Going to stay with Ruby, the side in the red uniforms. The designated home team for today. Shots up, shots long. And that's going to be stripped. And then stolen back away. Chinwe Iwunze robs her old teammate as the 3-ball from Kimberley Wilkes. Opening her account from downtown. Don't forget, by the way, in the description, you can follow the live stats along at home. See how your favourite player is performing. As that's a held ball, it's going to stay with Team Ruby. They trail 8-11. Chinwe Iwunze taking a break, checking in for the first game. Shantell Ayton. The pocket picking goes awry, and a foul is called. It's tough to see for Dominique Davis Mpesa. Initially, this was at Yassin Belle-Mbaye, lost out. Belle-Mbaye going inside to make the shot and was fouled from behind. Free throw is good. 1 for 2. Again, that's how we do things at the Pro-Am Summer League, as that's been swatted by Richards. And that will be sent out once again. Clock stays running, 2:20 left in the opening period of play. Absolutely rattled by as this first period. There's another steal. Keeping the scorers incredibly busy. Francesca Quinn taking it up the floor, kicks it to the corner. Gets it back at the top. Jenelle Grant at the elbow, no good with a step back. Kat Goldsby strong against Katie Richards, though Grant on defense doing enough. Finds her underneath, it's good for 2 more. Yazmin Edwards won't have an easier make all day, as we're going to see Iwunze checking back into the contest. Next time by. Looking to go inside, battling through contact was Davis Mpesa. Yassin Belle-Mbaye. Foul, going to go to the line to shoot 1 for 2. Foul called against Kimberley Wilkes. Her first personal, second team foul. Kat Goldsby takes a seat to be replaced by Chinwe Iwunze. 12 plays 11. This to make it 14. A little too strong off the back iron. And coming away with it is Diamond. Can they grab the lead before the end of the first? Burlison, kick to the top. Kimberley Wilkes, she's already made one from outside. Goes 2 for 2. 12 plays 14. Ruby with 30 seconds left on the clock in the first. 3-ball. Too strong. Chinwe Iwunze has the power, has the pace, has the sharp shooting. Kimberley Wilkes just off the mark. On the outside, Davis Mpesa, the rebound. Oh, Iwunze just gets hung up on the rim. 2 seconds, Francesca Quinn, got to put it up. Tried to go for the pass inside to Maisie Crowley. And at the end of the first period, Team Ruby, they have 12, but your leaders at the break are Team Diamond. They're up 14-12. We'll be back in about 1 minute's time at the Hoopsfix Pro-Am Summer League 2025. Welcome back into the Barking Recreation Centre, Hoopsfix Pro-Am Summer League 2025, powered by Jordan Brand. Also powered by the Hoopsfix Foundation. Make sure you are following Hoopsfix across all your social media platforms, the Hoopsfix Foundation, Hoopsfix Women. Following all the work they're doing. Hoopsfix.com, your one-stop shop for news about your favourite players, both in the UK and further afield. As that's been turned over, looking to go inside. Turnaround fadeaway, didn't go that time from Jenelle Grant. Chinwe Iwunze putting on the Jets. Equal to it, Yazmin Edwards. Great defense. Iwunze turns it back over, strips Jenelle Grant with the pass to Ayton. Ayton moving inside, kicks it around. Carlota de Mergelina Alonso, a little bit too strong with her shot attempt. Yazmin Edwards bombing down the right-hand side. Oh my, what a make. It's good for 2. We're tied at 14. Edwards versus Iwunze. They're not guarding each other. As nice idea from Kimberley Wilkes. Put a lot of sauce on that pass. As Iwunze takes a break. Checking back into the game, Addie Burlison. And we've got a change as well. Jenelle Grant taking a break. And I think Subu Bharati has just checked in. Yes, that looks about right. Oh! Long 2 is good for Bharati. The Mergelina Alonso, Burlison. Look to kick it around the corner. Oh my, oh it's a foul. Called on Maisie Crowley. Amelia Orungbeja it was, trying to send a pass around the corner. Somebody was shouting rebound, didn't need to. The 1 for 2 is good, and we're back to 16 apiece. 3 balls on the way. Yassin Belle-Mbaye, no good. Kimberley Wilkes with the rebound. Kicks it the length of the court. Last touch was from Addie Burlison. So the ball's going back the other way with the team in the red uniforms, Team Ruby. 16 apiece. Francesca Quinn Calling for the horns play. Has it stolen by Kim Wilkes. Somehow still ends up with Yassin Belle-Mbaye. Shot doesn't go. Maisie Crowley battling away with Orungbeja and wins that duel. 18 plays 16. Kimberley Wilkes, deep three, just short. And she's called for Kat Goldsby. Kat Goldsby will replace her as Katie Richards checks in for Yassin Belle-Mbaye. No other changes from either side. Shantell Ayton very nearly stole that one. Francesca Quinn. 3 ball just off the mark. Goldsby. Stop, pops, good for 2. Bharati once again to the hands of Richards. Richards zips it over to Quinn. Quinn with space inside, fouled. The act of shooting, I think that's going to be, yes it is, called on Carlota de Mergelina Alonso. So she's going to go to the stripe for the 1 for 2. Substitutions on the floor. Jenelle Grant back in the contest, as is Dominique Mpesa. Oh, spin move, fade away, just short for Jenelle Grant. As Ayton drives. Good ball movement on the perimeter. Carlota de Mergelina Alonso picked up the low pass, just short. On the shot attempt. Good pressure, Kat Goldsby. 3 ball. Tries to bank it home. Can't be mad at that shot attempt. Certainly a player who can make those. As back underneath, going to work now. Oh, it's Jenelle Grant. As we're seeing the Brixton Recreation Centre starting to fill a little bit more. All ticket information on the Hoopsfix website. We've got 4 more weekends after this one. As now once again going inside is Mpesa. Kept it alive on a smart play. Last touch, I think Francesca Quinn. It certainly came off one of the Team Ruby bodies as Dominique Mpesa flying out of bounds, trying to keep it alive. Great drive on the baseline. She's fouled. Will go to line. It's a 1 for 2. Foul called on 9, Maisie Crowley. The judge to have given her a shove as Ayton takes a break. Chinwe Iwunze comes for her. Yassin Belle-Mbaye in for Maisie Crowley. And Yazmin Edwards. Who does Yazmin replaces Francesca Quinn. Tiwalola Roberts in head coaching duties today for Team Ruby. Will hopefully be suiting up for them next week. And she's adding that extra element to Ruby. We're tied at 20 with 3:20 to play in the first half. Turn the corner. Foul is called on 8. That's Addie Burlison. So it's going to be a 1 for 2. Oh, sorry. Wasn't in the act of shooting, so it's going to be end line ball. Amelia Orungbeja checking in. And putting it down was Jenelle Grant. Team Ruby back ahead, neither side wanting to claim this game as their own right now. Two very well balanced teams as she just explodes around the corner. Dominique Mpesa. ties us back at 22. Baseline, unable to finish, but on the return was Yazmin Edwards. She wasn't able to get it to go either. And Chinwe Iwunze fouled in the act of shooting. Called on Subu Bharati by Anissa Kabuye, one of our fantastic officials. As that didn't go, Katie Richards hassled and harried, and that's going to stay with Team Diamond. Again, a massive thank you to everybody who makes this a real celebration of basketball. 5 weeks of the summer. Somehow that stayed with Orungbeja for rather too long almost, as that doesn't go either. This game's gone in a little bit scrappy as we close in at the end of the first half. Carlota de Mergelina Alonso gives it back to Chinwe Iwunze. 3 balls on the way. It's off just to the left. That's going to be taken in by Yassin Belle-Mbaye. That's going to be a backcourt violation. Orungbeja. That's unfortunate. Clock stays running. 50 seconds left in the first. First half, that is. Yazmin Edwards, no interest in shooting. All about facilitating on that one, as Richards, the turnaround shot from the elbow didn't go. Goldsby does get it to Iwunze, nearly sent it through, and that's going to be a foul. And is it an unsportsmanlike? No, just a regular foul on Iwunze, and that will do it at the end of the first half. We are tied 22 apiece between Ruby and Diamond. We're going to take a quick break just as the players are. We'll be back in about 2 minutes time. You're watching Hoopsfix Pro-Am Summer League 2025, powered by Jordan Brand. A very warm welcome back inside the Brixton Recreation Centre. We are approaching the second half here between Ruby and Diamond. This is our second and final women's game of the day. And then it's time for the men to show us what they're about. 4 men's games coming up. Kicking off at 1 p.m. with Team Jet taking on Hoopspace in Pool B. As I explained earlier, the first 3 weeks, so the next 3 Sunday, well, this Sunday, next Sunday, Sunday after, you understand how numbers work. We play the pools, so everybody in the pool plays each other once. And then the 4th week are the semi-final matchups and placement games. So that's been turned over. And then our final week, that is the finals. And we play to crown the kings and queens of the summer. Don't forget, all the information about the tournaments, the players, can be found on hoopsfix.com. And if you want to be a part of it, ticket information also, as Kat Goldsby's getting amongst it. Good lefty drive and finish from her to open the account in the 3rd. Team Diamond, they're up by 2. It's been a gritty contest so far. Is Yazmin Edwards. Rookie here at the Hoopsfix Pro-Am Summer League. As a foul. Interested to see exactly who that was. That was called on Maisie Crowley. Off the mark with the 1 freebie. As the officials are talking things over. So the clock has... Actually, the clock hasn't stopped. But we are going to get back underway with an end-line ball. 24 plays 24 as bodies hit the deck, and it's going to be a held ball. We go to the possession arrow, and it goes to Team Ruby. Like I say, it's been a really scrappy, gritty game as to turn around 3 just off the mark. Crowley, though, battling away inside, gets the 2 to go, gonna go to the line for 1 more. Foul called on 10, Dominique Davis Mpesa. A little bit too strong. As cries of rebound fill the Brixton Recreation Centre. Katie Richards inside. Oh, beautiful move. Oh, and the finish. Jenelle Grant. And a tiny bit of separation between the sides as I think Addie Burlison thought, as I did, that Subu Bharati got a glance on that ball as the pass was kicked to the corner. Evidently not. Once again, looking to run the horn set. Bharati driving inside, can't finish. Would have been something quite special if she did. Kimberley Wilkes opened her account today with 2 threes, as that's been stripped, but again ended up back in the hands of the person who lost out. Kimberley Wilkes, her triple just off the mark. Team Ruby. Crowley off left with that 3-point attempt, and she heads to the bench to be replaced by Yassin Belle-Mbaye. And Bharati also taking a break. Francesca Quinn comes in for her. Burlison taking a seat for Team Diamond. She's been replaced by Chinwe Iwunze, whose 3-point attempt is off to the right. Yazmin Edwards keeps it alive, gets it back. Can she break the press? No, she can't. Iwunze steals it. Shot doesn't go. Edwards this time does evade the pressure over the timeline, gives it to Richards. Back in the corner. Grant, guess where she wants to be, hits the deck, no call. Orungbeja did kick it up to Wilkes. Under 5 to play in the third. Low score in third, but plenty happening as Wilkes goes for the turnaround from the elbow, just off the mark. And we're going to see changes. Carlota de Mergelina Alonso checking in, as is Shantell Ayton. Taking a break is Wilkes and Davis Mpesa. Coach Roberts on the sideline, directing things for Team Ruby. Underneath, Yassin Belle-Mbaye, no good. Chinwe Iwunze sent to the deck by Quinn. And it's a 6-point advantage now for Team Ruby. One of the largest of the game. As the second bite of the cherry, she's fouled Chinwe Iwunze. Going to go to line with a 1 for 2, 3.5 minutes left to play. Francesca Quinn picking up her first personal, second team foul. As Quinn did a good job keeping that away from Orungbeja. The full court press is strong. That final pass did just enough. It's Jenelle Grant with a no-look pass, no good from Richards. And that's going to stay with Team Ruby. Again, two teams really effectively cancelling each other out. As Belle-Mbaye has it denied by Orungbeja. Goldsby driving all the way through. It was there right until the finish, as that's been picked off once again by Chinwe Iwunze. And again, so confident as Goldsby. Oh, the bank remains closed. Not a million miles away. As Iwunze batting away with Grant. Grant kicks it inside. Goldsby steals it. The Cavaliers captain, leader, legend. Can't get it to go off the glass. Puts it up a second time. Rolls around. And she calls for the sub. Oh, and a timeout has been taken. Coach Roberts leading the way for Team Ruby, wanting to talk things over for a minute. So 30 plays 24. Super low scoring period, but it's not been without action and incident, that is for sure. Remember, you can get access to the live stats information by clicking the link in the comments, and you will see that leading scorers for Team Ruby are Yazmin Edwards and Jenelle Grant, 10 points apiece. Edwards 10 points, 4 rebounds. Grant 10 points, 7 rebounds. And in terms of Team Diamond, they've been sharing it also. Kat Goldsby, 6 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist. Kimberley Wilkes, 6 points, 2 rebounds. Oh, forgive me. Dominique Davis Mpesa, also 6 points in the contest. Also, credit her with a steal. 1:48 left in the third period of play. Team Ruby up 30-24. Team Diamond have done just about everything they could except to put the ball in the hoop. 3 balls on the way. And again, from where I was standing, that looked absolutely perfect out the hands, as that is perfect. Pick off. Draw. Travel is the call. Francesca Quinn knew it. Stepped on the line. Yassin Belle-Mbaye, as we've got 1:15 left in this third period of play. Our second game of the day. Reminder, our third game is our first men's game of the summer. And that'll be coming up at around 1 p.m. Going inside. There we go. Dominique Mpesa putting on a show for us here in Brixton. 1 minute to play in the third. Maisie Crowley. Guarded by Burlison. Still Crowley. Tried to bank it in. Burlison made life difficult for her there. And Chinwe Iwunze looked like walking into a 3-ball attempt. Dominique Davis, a little bit too strong. Nobody quite there for the rebound. Yassin Belle-Mbaye has Bharati ahead of her. 2 shots coming up. Foul called. Yeah, blocking foul on Dominique Mpesa. Two for one doesn't go. Rebound will go out of bounds, and that will do it in the third. Low scoring, but highly entertaining. After 3, Team Ruby are up 30-26. You're watching the Hoopsfix Pro-Am Summer League 2025, brought to you by the Hoopsfix Foundation. A very warm welcome back into the Brixton Recreation Centre. Final period of play in our final women's game of the day. Team Ruby taking on Team Diamond. Ruby are up 30-26. Again, both these sides kind of cancelling each other out, battling really hard. There is a bit of a lid on the basket. Can Kat Goldsby puncture that lid? It's just short. Oh, what a bit of defending there. Subu Bharati, I think that was, making the interception. Now she's back on the offense. Hands off to Yazmin Edwards. Oh, 3-ball is good. Subu Bharati. Is that gonna bring good omens in this final period? Oh, Katie Richards with the foul. It's going to be a 1 for 2. good. Chinwe Iwunze has it swatted away by her former teammate, Katie Richards. And there's a whistle, and I think that was for end line out of bounds. Coach Roberts blocking my view of things. 33 plays 26. Edwards. Ooh. That came off of somebody's shoulder, Shantell Ayton's. Kat Goldsby was expecting to be able to pick that as the ball diverted at the last second. Ayton taking a break, replaced by Amelia Orungbeja. Just off the mark as Iwunze driving through. Goldsby. Still Goldsby. No good. Iwunze that. Her shot just rolls over the rim and out. Bharati. Still Bharati trying to go between the two players. Draws the foul. I'm guessing Dominique Davis-Mpesa it is. And that's her 4th personal foul. Ben Silvagli on the call on that foul. As that's been kicked off the foot. Luke Rocket, the final member of our referee crew, with the call there. 7:06 on the clock. 33 plays, 26. Team Diamond. They've been getting thereabouts, but they're needing, as that shot's blocked, it's going to stay with the team in the black uniforms. A truly terrible sell job there by Orungbeja. Davis-Mpesa tries to go for the head fake, a little bit too much on the shot attempt, and Yazmin Edwards will get it. Now it's a 3-on-1. Iwunze not able to do just quite enough coming back on defense. Subu Bharati really starting to make the game her own. 7 points. She's really had a lot of impact on what has been, again, a low-scoring, high-energy affair. So that's just off the mark from Goldsby. Kimberley Wilkes getting ready to check in as Goldsby taking out a couple of chairs. She chases after that one into the corner. Burlison sitting down. Kimberley Wilkes checking in. I think Francesca Quinn also checked out for Team Ruby, replaced by Yassin Belle-Mbaye, and it is Belle-Mbaye going down low. Foul on the floor on Davis-Mpesa, and that will be her day done, I believe. I make that her 5th foul. Yeah. 5 fingers being held up. And that's her day done. No, some confusion, but yeah, that is Dominique Davis-Mpesa's 5th personal foul. 2nd team foul as Carlota de Mergelina Alonso does a great job on the block. Nobody realised that the ball was turned back over, and it was easy pickings. 4-on-1 against Kat Goldsby. That's more like it. Kat Goldsby from the stripe puts it down for 2. It's a 9-point ball game. Edwards. Oh, looks to turn the corner using that screen. Fouled in the active shooting. Amelia Orungbeja it was. So it's a 1 for 2. Rebound on the miss. A little bit too strong on the 3-ball attempt. Kick to the corner, wide open, Yazmin Edwards. It was halfway down. Stays with Team Ruby. Allegedly last touch off Kim Wilkes. Grant has it picked. Orungbeja with the steal. Orungbeja with the drive. Katie Richards putting on the pressure just enough on defense. Skip pass. Edwards too strong into the hands of Mergelina Alonso. Finds Kim Wilkes. For a second there, I thought Kim Wilkes was going to launch one from distance. Instead, it's underneath to Iwunze. And the make and the foul. Orungbeja heading to the stripe for the and one play. Maisie Crowley picking up her 3rd personal foul. 37 plays 30 as Richards is replaced by Yassin Belle-Mbaye. Orungbeja can't get the 3-point play, but Chinwe Iwunze battled away for the rebound, and Goldsby is fouled on the shot. So she'll go to line for a 1 for 2. 2:30 left to play, so 30 more seconds, and then we're into FIBA time. What does that mean? We're into just a regulation game of basketball. And it's good for 2 for Goldsby. 37 plays 32. They're chipping away Team Diamond. Held ball. Kimberley Wilkes putting on the defensive pressure against Francesca Quinn. Now we are into FIBA time, so just a game of basketball for the last 2 minutes. As that's been nearly stolen, stripped, foul on the play. Jenelle Grant with the foul. And he's on the floor. Wilkes gets to the top, has the range. Just off the mark, into the hands of Iwunze. Iwunze can't get the shot to go. Edwards making defenders miss. Gets it back from Quinn. Not a lot of interest in the shot. Happy to rotate the ball, kill a bit of time. They've got a 5-point lead. 1:15 left to play. Defensive foul called on Iwunze, and that's going to be 2 shots coming up, as that is team foul number 5 for Team Diamond. The first is good. Two of 2 from Belle-Mbaye. Wilkes, 3-ball. Somehow stays out. Just a bit too deep once again. 1:04 left to play in the game. Ruby are up 7 on Diamond. As Yaz Edwards. No call on the play. Back to the top. Crowley. Turnaround jump. Glorious. From the paint. Under a minute to play. Underneath, the Mergelina Alonso with the reverse. Great find, great finish on the assist from Kat Goldsby. Former Cavalier connection. Into the corner, 3 balls on the way, no good. Edwards battling away inside for the rebound. 31.1 seconds. And in all of that, Edwards was fouled, so she's going to go to the stripe to shoot 2. First is good. Nets them both. Made it look effortless. Kimberley Wilkes goes to her left. Forced back outside, stays with it. The Mergelina Alonso can't finish. Goldsby was flying in. As it stays alive with Ruby as they try and kick it down the floor. There was a foul called on Kimberley Wilkes. So we're going to head up to this end of the floor for 2 shots, I would have thought. Yes, we are. Francesca Quinn at the foul line. As Iwunze taking a break. Iwunze's actually has a cut just above her, just on her eyebrow. Gets them both. Quinn celebrates as she jogs away. Are we going to see a shot at the buzzer? We're not. Shantell Ayton dribbles it out as Team Ruby take victory. 44-34 over Team Diamond. A gritty, physical affair. And they have taken a well-earned victory. That does it for the women's games for today. We now turn our attention to our first of 4 men's games. Team Jet taking on Hoopsfix, and that will be at 1 p.m. So make sure you join us right back here on the Hoopsfix YouTube channel, live from the Brixton Recreation Centre. In this one, it ends 44-34. Team Ruby taking the victory over Team Diamond in the Hoopsfix Pro-Am Summer League 2025, brought to you by Jordan Brown.